This is AngryChunk, my semi-extreme chunk-locked Iron Man account, currently restricted to Lumbridge as its starting chunk. In the last episode, we managed to complete all chunk goals except for the 55 magic requirement in the Groats Farm chunk. If you haven't checked it out yet, we suggest you do. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and click the notification bell to stay updated when I post a new video. Now, let's get right into it. Hi, and welcome to a new episode of the AngryChunk Semi-Extreme Chunk-Locked Iron Man series. You might be wondering, why on earth am I dressed as an endgame ranger? Well, it's all because of this. As you can see, we got a Beekeeper random event, and as everyone knows, if you have the full Beekeeper set, you'll receive some noted flax. You may be wondering, why is this a problem? Well, it unlocks the ranging skill, since I can now make a U short bow, which will be my best-in-slot ranging weapon. However, to wield this bow, we need 40 range, and we're really low on arrows. We only have a few from the Maze random event, and some from killing men and women. This brings us back to where the episode started. We need to level up our range, which is currently at level 1. As you can see in my inventory, these are all the arrows we have, along with some ranging upgrades. Now let's get to it and start killing some goblins to level up our range. And then we hit 38 range and ran out of arrows. As you can see, we literally hit rock bottom. We needed more, but since I was collecting runes from the mage tutor, I couldn't collect arrows from the range tutor. So we had to go back to killing men and women to gather bronze arrows from them. Let's not waste any of your time. Let's speed up this clip and get back to leveling. As you can see, we're back to killing goblins, and we managed to gather about 70 bronze arrows. This should be enough to reach 40 range. There we go, we've reached 40 range. That's a huge achievement for this account. Let's craft the U short bow and mark the chunk task as completed. Now all that's left is the grind to 55 magic, so we can roll another chunk. Let's get started. Over the past few weeks, I've been killing thousands of goblins and collecting runes from the mage tutor, all to gather the runes needed to reach 55 magic. And now, it's all led to this moment. Now here's a small montage of me getting 55 magic. Enjoy. At first, I tried splashing Curse on cows, but I didn't have enough negative magic bonus to splash effectively. I even tried claiming the Iron Man set from the Iron Man tutor in Lumbridge as an exception, just to see if it would work. It worked for a bit, but in the end, it wasn't the right method. So I destroyed the armor and went back to training magic on goblins, as you can see here. Here we go, another juicy prayer level. Level 50 prayer, achieved just from burying regular bones. And there it is, level 55 magic. We can now cast High Alchemy. As you can see, we've killed over 18,000 goblins to get here. As you can see, we're now casting High Alchemy. We can mark it off the list and finally roll a new chunk. As you can see, we've completed all the chunk goals for the Groats Farm chunk, which means we can now roll a new chunk. One chunk I really don't want to roll is the Lumbridge Swamp. That's because it comes with a 90 mining requirement to mine a level 9 star. The best outcome would be rolling chunk number 4, as it only has a few tasks, like completing the sheep shearer quest. I also can't do anything in Puro Puro yet because of the hunter requirement, and I currently have no viable way to train it. Now let's roll a new chunk. It's the Lumbridge Mill, a chunk I don't mind at all. Let's get to it and see what we need to do to complete this chunk. Let's unlock the chunk on the world map and let's take a look. There's not too much new here. A dairy cow, some potato fields, wheat fields, the mill, and the sheep shearer farm. Let's complete the sheep shearer quest and roll a new chunk. I hadn't done the sheep shearer quest in a long time, so I wasn't sure if it required 20 balls of wool or 28. Just to be safe, I brought some extra. I had plenty anyway from the ball of wool grind for 43 crafting. And there we go, the sheep shearer quest is completed. Let's roll another chunk. Okay, what can I say? This is possibly one of the worst chunks I could have rolled. I rolled the swamp, which means the 90 mining grind is now a reality. I'll have to grind all the way to 90 mining on copper and tin, with maybe some shooting stars in between. This is a tough one. There's not much else to say, except that it's really painful to mine this with an iron pickaxe. But we can do it. Let's check out the chunk and see it for ourselves. That's it for this episode, guys. In the next episode, I'll work on the requirements for the new chunk. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and click the notification button to stay updated when I post a new video. Don't forget to show your love in the comments to support me on this insane grind, and share this video with everyone, even your cat.